when I feel like at this stage of mine, there are some people that I cannot be friends with. If I notice that you're constantly talking about rubbish, talking about men, you're not
What do you have
bringing.
against people talking about men?
I actually don't like when I'm friends with somebody, you're constantly talking about man, 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 man.
What do you want
I
me to
don't
talk
like
of before?
talk about
Mannequin.
business, talk about yes, mannequin.
No, no, mannequin. Like,
Talk about
yes, mer. What's poppity popping? We're reporting live from Lagos, Nigeria, West Africa, and this is
the
the Big
Big
Yanz
Yanz
podcast.
podcast.
I go by the name Meishwa, and this is my amazing co-host.
Nazi, hi guys.
Yeah. So Nazi, what is in the kitchen today? What are we serving the people?
So today we're talking about friendship. Friendship communications, friendship breakup, and the hurt that comes with it.
Sheesh.
So what do you think about that?
It's a deep topic, man.
It's a deep topic. It's a
Yep.
big topic. Have you ever been
And
betrayed by a friend? Like how you know the hurt that came with it?
oh my days, man. Have I been betrayed by a friend?
Yes.
I'd say I'd say some people's true color, it came out into the light.
Mm-hmm.
Let's put it lightly. And I say it comes with a certain taste of disappointment. It's like, huh, not be I see you be this. Who be this? Like who's
Mm-hmm.
this now? Like
Yeah.
this is not who I know you to be.
Mm-hmm.
Type shit.
Yeah.
Uh well, I feel like most people, for me, I don't know if it's because of my line of work,
Mm-hmm.
but I feel like
What's your line of work?
sometimes, okay, I'm a musician, I'm an author, I'm an actor,
Oh,
I'm also a youth counselor. So what's your line of work?
I'm a fashion designer.
Come on. Yeah, I feel like probably because of my line of work, some people that claim to be your friend, they could get in that bag of being envious,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, it happens.
And I could be out here genuinely supporting someone,
Yeah.
and I don't know that it's a whole nother ball game in their head. Like,
Yeah,
yeah,
right?
they probably see me as competition or whatnot, and I think it gets very tricky because, like they say, you should keep your eyes on your enemies, but watch your friends even closer.
Right.
You feel me? Because at the end of the
That's
day, man.
deep.
Yeah. Because at the end of the day, man, your friends have direct reach.
To
Like,
you.
you feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Things you eat, stuff you drink, where you
Yeah.
sleep. Like, fam, you really gotta watch it because,
Mm-hmm.
like they say, some people want to see you do good, but not better than them.
It's true.
They do not want to
I
see
agree.
you do better
They
than
say it's only
them.
your mother, your father that wants to see you better than
Ah,
them.
man, facts,
But
facts.
I actually cannot relate. I've had good
So have
friends
you had friends
that betrayed
betrayed
me.
you or whatnot?
I can't really say. I've had friendships that lasted quite a while, but we just couldn't continue. But not because they
Why?
betrayed. Uh, I really cannot talk about it.
You're whining us. You're whining
Well,
all of
well, well. Let me tell you
us.
something that happened with one girl. We used to be very close.
Right,
She was like my best friend.
right.
But she just like we just drifted apart. She got married and we drifted apart. That was what happened. So most times they say when you when you have a friend, I really don't like talking about this. Let's change the
Okay.
topic.
Okay, well, I get it, I get it, I get it.
Yeah.
Some
So
topics are sensitive.
yeah, quite sensitive.
Yeah.
Well, that's basically it. So why do you think people give chances to boyfriends,
Yeah.
like relationship, more chances to relationship than they give to friendship? Like when you are friends with somebody and you guys are done, you are done. Like you don't want to even hear their name, you're blocking them everywhere. But if it's a boyfriend, you're allowed to give them chances and chances. I am guilty of this actually. Because when a friend
I can't
betrays
say that
me,
for myself,
or when a
child.
friend like does something, I don't even want to see you anymore. Like
Huh.
I'm done, done, done. And
Huh.
I'm maturing. I just finally realized that this is actually like happening to everyone. Like you get
Yep.
like I read stories online, I see people do their things, and then people give relationships chances more than they give to friendship. So why do you think that?
Huh. Um, I feel like that's a very interesting point of view,
Mm-hmm.
and if you ask me why people might give like more chances at forgiveness to a
Yeah.
romantic partner over
Mhm.
a friend,
Mhm.
I think it's because there's a certain guard you have up when you're with a romantic partner. You might not want to wash your dirty linen outside. Some people might not want to tell their romantic partners as much as they would rather tell a friend.
Right.
Yes. And most times, self, your friend has been with you longer than the person you're dating.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, whoever you're
So
dating probably came into the picture, but your friends have been there.
yeah, it's
And you
true.
know, that lapse of time, a lot of things that
Mhm.
have been discussed, secrets
Yeah.
divulged,
Secret. Yeah.
and it's like a roller coaster, quite honestly, because if you've told someone one or two secrets and you repeat game like, oh, the secrets are safe, so to speak, naturally you want to keep telling them more, you know.
Yeah.
So you rather want to keep telling your friend
So
more
the
because you've been
betrayal
telling
cuts
them.
really deep. Like it's
Yes,
inside. Like
you
it
feel
hurts
me?
a lot.
You feel
I
me?
think
So
friendship breakup
so
hurts more than relationship breakup.
yeah, I
Do
think
you
I
think?
think yeah. Let me
Yeah.
let me just piggy off what you said. It's really really realistic to consider breaking up with a friend way almost. I think I was about to say almost more painful. It's actually more painful
Yeah.
than even romantic breakups because, like I said, you guys have been together for a while. A lot goes into investing in a friendship, and the worst of all is the emotional investment and the vulnerability, the vulnerable space it puts you in, because you find that you have your soul is naked in front of this person. They've seen
Yeah.
you at your weakest and
Mhm.
when you're strong as well.
Yeah.
So you feel like, oh, when a friend is going away, this person is living with all my secrets. Hey,
Yeah.
where I go hide, where I go hide, where I go hide, type thing, you
Mhm.
know.
Mhm.
So for a romantic relationship, you're like on to the next
Yeah.
type ish. But with a friend, it's just different.
Damn.
You're
It's
just more
different.
sensitive.
It's different.
Yes, you're just more
It's different.
sensitive
Yeah.
on different levels. So
Because you guys
I'd
literally
say,
planned
yeah.
everything together.
So going back to your original question, why do people find it easier to forgive romantic partners as opposed to forgiving a friend?
Mhm.
I'd say it all boils down to everything I just said. You
Yeah.
share more with friends. And for that reason, when they part ways with you, it's like they're taking a whole lot of you with them. And there's a sense of betrayal that your emotions, your mind cannot fathom. Your
Yeah.
mind cannot just bring itself to understand the reality that this friendship is done after all has been put into it, you know.
Yeah.
So people can't come to terms with the fact that, oh, upon all everything I don't tell you, upon all we've been through, it's still going, you're
Yeah.
gonna do me like
You
this,
do
it's gonna
this, you
end
do
like this,
that.
like
Yeah. Then you
you
can
know.
kill me actually because
People take it like most people will overreact, quite honestly.
so I like the word you just used now. Overreact. So I just saw a tweet. I saw a tweet of a girl, Olowatise. She said rekindling a friendship after a long breakup due to a miscommunication is the best feeling ever. If lovers can fight and make up, so can friends. I think we should be kinder to our friends and extend more grace. Not everything is do or die. Sometimes there can be reconciliation.
Huh.
So I think emphasis on a miscommunication. I
Yep.
think when it comes to this particular tweet, it has to do with the reason why the breakup happened,
Right, right,
the extent of the breakup, the hurt,
right.
the crime that was committed that caused the breakup. So, you know.
Right, right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I feel you. I feel you. So damn, I feel like people should be more intentional
Mm-hmm.
with like how they tread the waters of friendship. It's what's that word now? It's fragile.
Yeah.
Friendships are fragile. You know, it's
Yeah.
crazy that you put in like several years to build
Mm-hmm.
trust.
Your
For one
trust.
second, you can
Damn.
break it.
You can break it.
In
Like
a
everything is.
second, it's gone, and you're like, whoa. And that's why it really hits.
Mm,
That's why it hits so hard because, like I said, it's fragile. Trust
yeah.
is a fickle thing. It takes the slightest thing to make somebody look at you another way.
It's true.
Yeah, because almost every human is on their toes. Everybody's trying to protect themselves and, not get hurt. So people are looking out for red flags, so to speak. And
Yeah.
the subject of red flags is another,
Oh God.
it's another crazy topic because what you consider a red flag, some other people might look at it as normal human nature.
Yeah.
You know,
We're talking
it's
about
tricky.
friendship. I
Yeah.
feel like before you become friends with somebody, most of the friendship that's happened that's broken is the friends that we made when we were kids. You know, when
Mm.
we were younger.
Cheers to that. Cheers to
Yeah,
that.
when we were
Cheers to
younger,
that.
if you're an adult
Yeah.
and
Hmm.
you are more clever, you are more open to,
Experienced and all that.
yeah. So I feel like there should have you should have some lookouts,
Yeah,
yeah,
like things you look out for.
in a friend,
Yeah.
like if you notice that you are pouring more into somebody,
Yep.
that and it's not like reciprocal with the
Yep.
person, then I feel like you should withdraw.
Like we know
There
for
are
a
signs
fact.
to friendship too, there are red flags
Yeah.
to friendship too.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
I agree because I mean it's a two-way street.
yeah.
Or you're the only one that keeps calling every time.
Keeps calling every time, keeps checking up on when you are sick, you are visiting. When they are
Ah,
sick, you are the only one visiting, calling and checking up. But then when it gets to your turn, nothing happens. You
left to
just have to
rot.
pull out.
Like when the other party is sick, they're just left to rot and be alone. Oh my days,
Yeah.
oh my days. That could be painful. But I feel like people need to understand that
Mm-hmm.
it's better to be with someone who recognizes your existence
Of course.
than be, people will pick anything over being alone. It's
Of course.
crazy.
I feel like
People
this.
will pick anything, like literally anything, over being alone. The fear of that loneliness drives
Mm-hmm.
people to stay in situations they don't deserve to be in.
Oh God.
Yeah, it's really not worth it. It's not worth it. You need to, first of all, I think self-love. That's why people don't understand
Cannot
how,
overemphasize.
yes,
Don't play with self
people don't
love.
understand how important the topic self-love is.
Yeah.
You need to spend time with you, understand that you're worth being loved. And if you don't love yourself,
100%.
you can't expect or believe that another individual will love you.
And you can't even tell when they're treating you less than you should deserve.
You feel me?
Yeah.
You feel me? Exactly.
When you love yourself, you can easily notice that
Yeah,
when somebody is not treating you well, like you can read the room, like you can feel the energy.
exactly.
So that's it.
Exactly. Man, nah, it gets heavy when you talk about friendships that break, friendships that, just go on a roller coaster ride and be like, say, that they carry you go where you don't know type thing. I feel like, first of all, oh my God, my mind just opened something now.
Yeah.
People say, like, in terms of relationships, marriages, and all that, there are important questions you need to ask. I think you've heard like phrases like that, like questions to ask before getting married,
Of course.
things like that. Mm.
There
But
should be
but you've
important
never
questions.
you've never seen questions to ask before friendship.
Are you serious?
Yeah, have
I've
you?
never
Have you?
really.
Exactly. Same here. That shows you how overlooked it is.
It's actually overlooked thinking
That no no
about
no no. Wait,
it.
I've never. It's so foreign to me saying it now. It's so
Yeah.
foreign to me. Questions to ask before
But
friendship.
what do you think are the questions you should ask before friendship? Like, what are the questions? What possibly can you be asking? I just feel like you should read someone energy. That's enough. Is that
See,
not
they know
enough?
they know human being finish.
Really? For
You
real?
can
They know they know.
never.
I know this one. That one
Nah.
are true.
They know human being finish.
Mm-hmm.
Mama and Papa went boy yourself. They know you finish.
Of course.
I remember seeing something online where Lauren Hill was like, "If you know me yesterday, you don't know me now." Like
Same
she,
here.
yeah, and she was
Same
even
here.
saying that she had to tell her parents that they need to get to know her again.
Mm-hmm.
That she's not the same person anymore. That she's changed. That even she is learning about who she is now. That happens when life happens. You know,
Yeah.
situations and your reaction to it, it molds you into a different being, and you wake up seeing your reflexes and reactions different. It shows you that your way of thinking and way of reacting has changed. So something has changed in you, meaning you're a changed person. So if
Mm.
that is already said, you can't expect that you just look person today and say,
Do you know? I
I know
actually
I'm
agree with you.
nah,
Actually agree with you
nah.
when you on the topic you just said we have to look out for some things when
Yeah,
you want to be friends with
yeah,
somebody. I actually agree with you on that
yeah.
because when I feel like at this stage of mine, there are some people that I cannot be friends with.
Mm.
If I notice that you're constantly talking about rubbish, talking about men, you're not
What do you have
bringing.
against people talking about men?
I actually don't like when I'm friends with somebody, you're constantly talking about man.
What do you want
I
me to
don't
talk
like.
of before?
Talk about
Mannequin.
business. Talk about yes, mannequin.
No, no, mannequin. Like,
Talk about business.
yo,
Talk about business opportunities. Talk about lifestyle. Do you understand? It does not have to. Our lifestyle does not have to be centered about like our topic does not have to be
no cap,
men.
no cap. Look, she's right. If you're looking for topics to talk about big yans. You feel me?
Yes,
Talk
big
about
ass
big
podcast.
yans. Yeah. So
But talking about men all the time, and I think Well, there are some people that would want that.
Yep.
Me personally, I said me personally, I wouldn't want a friend that is always talking about man, and
Right.
everything.
Right.
So I feel like when you're friends with that kind of person, you will just like withdraw, and the person will know that, oh, friendship is not, you're
I
not into
feel
whatever
I
she's
feel like
into.
if you have a couple friends
Mm,
that like talking about this topic you're saying you're allergic to, when they
mm-hmm,
by the time this episode comes out
mm.
and they see, they'll be like, ah, I know go talk this thing for Nazi front too.
The thing is, they're
I don't
not.
know say she
You
don't
you just
want.
said if you have a cup. The
Yeah.
thing is, I withdrew, so they're not even friends.
She
Yeah, they're not even friends. They're not friends
she
anymore. So that's just it.
look, going back to that thing I was saying about like questions to ask
Mm-hmm.
about like before friendship.
Mm.
I feel like it's the dumbest thing to think you ask somebody something
And the person will answer.
and searching for a
Just so
red flag,
observant.
and you think say they go answer.
Of course.
The trick is to ask questions
Mm-hmm.
that are not really the questions but will give you the answers.
Yeah.
Like me and you now, if we, oh yeah, big hands be na big hands with that. Na big hands with that. Come on. But you know we supposed to drink right after we cheers. More do am again. More do am again. Yeah. You feel me?
Drama much.
Okay, well, so as I was saying earlier, I feel like when you're asking a question,
Yeah.
have the intention.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me?
Yeah.
You get what thing you want to find out. But okay, it's not like I'm going to say, are you a wicked person? You be witch.
Of course.
No, I'm not going to come
You
and
just have
ask,
to learn how
are
to be
you a witch?
observant.
I'm not going to ask, are you a wizard? I'm not going to ask, are you greedy? I'm not going to ask, are you inhuman? No, I'm just going to, okay, for instance, maybe we're just driving past, say, Awolowo Road. Hmm?
Mm.
And then all those normal beggars want to come
Yeah.
knock this thing. Let's say that day, I'm aware that okay, say me and you now, Big Yanz podcast, we don't cash out big time, anyhow. Me and you, we just came from the bank.
Mm-hmm.
I don't say we did go house.
Mm.
We're loaded financially.
Mm-hmm.
We just hammer. We can afford to spare even if not 5H.
Of course.
You know.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't need to ask you, Nazi, are you a greedy person? Or are you heartless?
You can easily know by what
Say the beggar can knock window now. Normally, e get as Lagos pressure go do you where you go para for beggar.
Of course.
Say I beg not today, me self define I go beg.
Mm-hmm.
That kind of thing.
Yeah.
But this is a different scenario. We literally just cashed out.
Mm-hmm.
You're following the story, Abby.
Mm.
And beggar
Me, I no
product.
go give sha.
Hey God, you don't let me laugh. Hey, geez.
I don't go give sha.
Hey.
Don't know all these beggars.
Calm
You don't hear
down.
their stories. Most of them have duplexes in their hometown, in their village.
Oh.
They're just here. You don't know his business.
This is not the road you're meant to pass.
I beg.
Not be this road you're supposed to
Change
pass.
example.
Oh God.
I will not
Anyway,
give.
I mean one time say I go come code lock up, see wetin Nazi go do. Whether Nazi go
Nazi
give
no
the
go
beggar.
give sha.
Nazi.
Nazi no go give.
Nazi not be like this so.
Yeah,
Not be
like this.
so.
No, these are not the example. But
Not be
that's
so.
depends on the mood actually
Chai.
at the end of the day. So what she's trying to say is like be
You
observant.
suppose they spray them like this. Get me? Suppose they spray them like. Yeah.
No, what she's trying to say is be observant when you're
Yeah.
trying to be friends with somebody and everything. I
Yep.
I noticed that this generation, Gen Z generation, Gen Z generation, most of us, except me, Sha, most of us are trying to be friends with people that because they have hair, they have clothes, you see them with cars and everything.
They have hair like they don't
Because
like bald people.
It's something like that. It's just like the quality of. It's just like trying to farm somebody. It's also not like when you're trying to farm somebody, like forcing a friendship because of what the person has. Come on, don't do that. Don't do that.
Right.
So that's also one of it.
Right. Well, I definitely come again.
Yeah. So that's it.
Y'all heard from Nazi. Y'all heard from my amazing co-host. She's giving her 2 cents of what will happen if a beggar comes knocking on the
Really?
on the
Don't
window.
do that.
Okay. But yeah, quite honestly, I feel like this topic we just discussed is actually a real one. And
Yeah.
I also feel like probably in some other episode we
Yeah.
might take some people's questions,
Yeah.
we might take aside questions like their suggestions and their point of views,
And opinions.
on friendship complications.
Just give us reasons why you think friendship break up.
Yeah. By the way,
Yeah.
guess what? We are, in fact, I'm starting to feel like we're Mother Teresa. How nice we're about to start treating our viewers. Yo,
Yeah.
guess what? This is the Virgin edition of Big Yanz podcast. So if
Virgin.
you're
Emphasis on
actually,
virgin. Emphasis on virgin. We're just starting.
yeah,
We'll get
yeah,
better. We'll get
yeah,
better. Don't worry.
yeah, we're the best already.
Yeah, of
Yeah,
course.
you gotta believe, we're the best already. Hey man, check this. Look, by the time you're seeing this,
Mm-hmm.
fam, I need you to congratulate yourself because you just entered an amazing ride. It's about to be an amazing ride. This is the very first episode of Big Yan's podcast. As you know, I am Meshwa, and this is my amazing co-host.
Nazi.
Yeah, and this is the Big Yan's podcast. I was talking about us being Mother Teresa before. This is what I meant by that. We're gonna have you comment under this post, where whatever platform you're watching from. Yeah, you comment about your suggestions, and in fact, you know what? Drop your observations in the comment section, but hit us up via email. That's bigyanspodcast@gmail.com. It's gonna be on the flyer and all of that. You hit us up with what you think we should discuss next. And we don't just post up your suggestion, we post it up with your social media handle, we post it up with your picture. Because
Yeah,
you know what? You see the future like that, you dig. And guess what? As time goes on, we're gonna be giving out souvenirs, right?
of course.
Yeah. Come
I'm
on,
gonna
man.
be having invites
Come
over.
on, come on. Lots gonna be popping. A lot's gonna be popping. So let us know in the comment section what you think about friendship complications. Have you ever had friendship complications whatsoever in your own life? And if you have, and there's another side of it you want us to discuss, hit us via our email, and we're gonna attend to that. You feel me?
Yeah.
Till next time, baby. Stay
Hey
tuned
guys.
to the Big Yans
Podcast.
podcast. Let's
Bye.
cheers, man. Let's cheers. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I, I,